And we are back for another tipping video. Hope you're all well. Wow, what a good round of footy. Firstly, I want to pay my respects to the Indigenous, past, present, and future. Um, this is going to be a good round. It usually is like Indigenous round. So yeah, I pay my respects to all the elders, past, present, and emerging. So yeah. All right, let's get on to my tips. And before I do, last week I got 8 from 8. Like, yes. Um, Went every single one. And yeah, so happy days. Let's hope I can get them again this week. So yeah. Um, and firstly, I want to thank everyone that's subscribed and yeah, and we're on the road to 400 subs. So let's hope we can get there very soon. Anyway, on to the tips. So this week it's Indigenous round, and we have Thursday night Broncos versus Panthers. This is up at Suncorp. Um, the Broncos will be wanting to bounce back after the game against Melbourne, and the Panthers, well, they just want to keep on rolling after they demolish the Roosters down at Bluebet. So yeah, um, just looking at the NRL app. Broncos are $3 and Panthers are $1.39. Mind you, I'm recording this on Monday, so the team lists are not out till tomorrow. So yeah, but I'm still confident in my tips. Anyway, I'm going to go with the Panthers 1-12. I think it'll be a contesting game. The Broncos will be up for it, but I think the Panthers will just get the job done. 1-12 Penrith. Anyway, moving on to Friday night, 6 o'clock, down at Net Strata Jubilee. We have the Dragons up against the Roosters. And this one, the odds are for the Dragons, they are $2.75, and the Roosters, $1.45. Wow. So the Dragons, they were unlucky against the Cowboys. Like they just, I don't know what they did, but they just didn't turn up, especially for Ben Hunt's 300, which is a big thing. You don't get to 300 games any day. But yeah, I'm going to go. I'm going to tip the Roosters 1-12. Yeah. And then we've got the Rabbitohs. The next game is the Rabbitohs versus Parramatta. This is at Allianz. Now, I don't know if you know, but the Roosters and South Sydney, and especially with the Roosters Stadium, I don't know if people are up to date with it, but Souths want to try and move in there and play games there, and the Roosters have told them, nope, this is our house, get out and stay at home, bush. And they've even gone to the lengths of putting up a Roosters logo, and it says home of the Sydney Roosters. Now I know a few South fans that don't like the Roosters, and yeah. So I wonder how that's going to go when they walk up those stairs and they see that. But anyway, the Rabbitohs are $1.39 and Parramatta are $3. This game will be. This is going to be a big game. I think South Sydney are going to win 13 plus because, as we know, Latrell and Cody Walker love Indigenous round and they thrive on it, and it's their round. Like, they more or less come alive and just go to town on the team they're playing. So yeah, Rabbitohs 13 plus. Right, moving on to Saturday, which I will be in attendance up at Coffs Harbour. It's CEX Coffs International Stadium, Coffs Harbour. It's the Cronulla Sharks up against my beloved Knights, which got the win against the Gold Coast Titans. Hallelujah. Take that, all you haters and whatnot. The Sharks are $1.31 and the Knights are $3.50. $2.50 outsiders, which is, I don't know. The Sharks just got away with the game against Manly, and well, if you watch the game against the Knights and the Titans, well, the second half, the Knights just blew the Titans out of Newcastle and back to Gold Coast. So, but as always, I always back my team. So I'll be tipping the Knights 1-12. Come on, you Knights, let's do this. Anyway, moving on. We have the West Tigers up against the North Queensland Cowboys at Leichhardt Oval. This will be the final game at Leichhardt Oval. So, yeah, I wonder how the Tigers will go. And the Cowboys, they don't really travel well in Sydney. So the odds are for this game, West Tigers $2.45 and the Cowboys $1.65. I know. Head says Cowboys, heart says Tigers on the last game, last game at the famous ground. No, I think the Cowboys, after that win in Townsville and the win at Magic Round, I think they're starting to push for the top 8. As you know, the ladder is very, very tight. A win is like gold. So I'm going to go the Cowboys 1-12. Moving on to the last game of Saturday for the footy. We have the Redcliffe Dolphins up against the Melbourne Storm at Suncorp Stadium. The odds for this game are Dolphins $2.75, Melbourne $1.45. Dolphins, well, they had the bye. And the Storm, well, if you watch that game, they more or less bounced back after a loss to Rabbitohs in Magic Round. So, and I said they would. I said the Storm will bounce back with a win down at home at Amy Park on Thursday night, where the Broncos don't play well. And yeah, even though it was a bit controversial, blah, 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 I'm not going to go into it. That was last week. This is this week. So yeah, I'm going to tip the Storm 1-12. So we move on to Sunday games. This one is at Accor Stadium, or however you say it. We've got the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs up against the Gold Coast Titans. The odds for this game are $2.10 for the Bulldogs, $1.74 for the Titans. Yeah, Titans. Well, I'll admit the first 10 minutes it was between the game yesterday. It was very scrappy, and then the Titans turned it on. They said, right, we're here to play, and the Knights were like, nah, this is our home ground. Yeah, I was impressed with the Titans. They didn't give up, but the Knights wanted it more, and yeah, so. But for this game, I'm going to tip the Titans 1-12. I know Josh Adokar will be back, and it'll be his last chance to make a statement for Origin, which I think he will play good, but unfortunately the Bulldogs will go down to the Titans. It'll be close, so that's why I'm going with Titans 1-12. And then for the last game on Sunday, we have the Canberra Raiders up against the Manly Seagulls. This one's at GIO Stadium in Canberra. The odds for this one are the Raiders $1.55, Manly $2.45. And anyway, so the Raiders, wow, they are on a roll. They've just like when they had that loss last game. Hang on, just gonna check on it. Right, so now they've been on their winning streak. They, I don't know, they're playing good football ever since they and the news that what's his name is leaving. They've turned it on, and yeah. So I'm gonna go and for Manly, well, they that I didn't catch the game yesterday for the Sharks and Manly, but it was very scrappy and Manly were unlucky not to try at least get the win at the end. They came home with a wet sail, but the Sharks had it. I don't know what's going on with Manly. And the Raiders are in form at home. Sunday Arvo, be cold. Your head wants to say 1 to 12, but just looking at the summary on the NRL, in round 24 last year, this one was played at, if I can click on it, this one was played at Canberra, 48 to 6. And the other one was, come back. Oh, that's it, Jack Whiten. Sorry. Yeah, I just thought of it now. Ever since Jack Whiten announced that he's leaving and going to South Sydney, they've just turned it on. Anyway, the other game that Manly and Rabbitohs, oh my God, Raiders and Manly played in 2022 in round 4. It was in Mudgee. Manly got the win, 25 to 6. So it was -1 apiece last year. But this year, I'm going to go 1 to 12. I'm going to keep it safe because you just don't know in this competition anymore. So yeah, I'm going to go Raiders 1 to 12. So let's go over it again. I'm tipping the Panthers, the Roosters, South Sydney 13 plus. I'll just state that again because it's going to be a demolition. I'm going to tip my Knights as usual. I'm going to go the Cowboys. I'm going to go the Storm, Titans, and Raiders. So yeah, that's my round 12 tips for Indigenous round. I hope you hope it helps you with your tips. I've been on a roll in my tipping, even though I haven't got 8 out of 8 like I did last week, but I've been getting there. Maybe 1 or 2 wrong, but I'm doing good. I'm in 2 tipping comps, and I'm currently first in mine, and in my mate's one, I think I'm third in that one. So I'm a good tipper. So I give some good experts. I'm a good expert on tipping. So yeah, that'll do it for this one. So I will catch you before this. Don't forget to like, comment, leave your tips in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe because we are on the road to 400. I know it might not seem much, but I'm on the road to 400. So maybe even 500, like that's in the far distance. But yeah. Anyway, I'm rambling on with a bit of so I'm going to get on out of here, and I will catch you in the next video. Cheers. See you all then.